Welcome back to All Red 99.5's presentation of high school football. 42-7, Norfolk Catholic leading it over Fillmore Central. And when I look down towards the field, I see a man with a Battle Creek sweatshirt on, and I wonder what he's thinking in his mind right now. He's probably thinking, "Oh, we could have beat Norfolk Catholic. We probably could have beat them, made it to the state championship game." And you know, Battle Creek was actually the one team this season that tested Norfolk Catholic the most. Only a 5-point win for the Knights, 24-19. Other than that, this season, it's been a 20-point win or more for Norfolk Catholic over every team they've played, even in the playoffs. In the first round, a win over Aquinas. They won that game by 30. And then they beat Kearney Catholic by, I believe that's 48 points last week in the quarterfinals. That is the quarterfinals of the playoffs, and they won by 48 points last week against Kearney Catholic, a good Kearney Catholic team too. Now they're playing an even better Fillmore Central team in the semifinals and currently winning by 35 points. By the way, in that Kearney Catholic game, it was a running clock rule in the first half. Well, it's going to be a running clock here to begin the second half as Norfolk Catholic leads it by 35 over Fillmore Central, a team that has gone undefeated this season, 11-0, and has been tested a little more than they were used to in the regular season, in the postseason. The only times they were really tested in the regular season was a win over Grand Island Central Catholic. They won that game by 7, and a 14-point win as well the week after that against St. Cecilia. They've been tested, though, 10-point wins over Wilbur Claytonia and Malcolm in their 2 rounds of the playoffs. So Norfolk Catholic is going to receive this one. By the way, this game is brought to you by Chapel Roofing in Fairbury, Riverside Chevrolet in Fairbury, Jefferson Community Health and Life in Fairbury, Members Owned Credit Union in Beatrice and Lincoln. And need financing for heavy machinery, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, RVs, ATVs, or other expensive items. Visit gocurrency.com for details. So Fillmore Central will kick it off for only the second time tonight. And for Norfolk Catholic, they've kicked it off 7 times tonight. They've scored 6 times and kicked it off to start the game. Fillmore Central scored once, and now they'll kick it off to begin the second half. So 24 minutes to go. They'll go for an onside kick. This might work out well. And who's got it? I think Fillmore Central might have it, and they do. Fillmore Central gets an onside kick on the near sideline, and they recover it. What a big, big trick play to start the second half for the Fillmore Central Panthers. They will have the ball at the Norfolk Catholic 40, I think about the 41-yard line or so. They still haven't placed the ball down yet. But the Panthers needed it desperately, and they got it. So they'll start from the 44. Here we go. Fillmore Central needs a big score. Stostinis under center. Hands it off to Roach, running on the left side. Cuts up the middle. And able to get about 2 yards or so down to the 42. So it'll be about a 2nd down and 8 coming up here. What a big play. I was actually filming their special teams practice yesterday. I was able to be lucky enough to join their practice and get some footage of that for Coach Eberhardt. But they were working on the special teams onside kick. Here's Luke Kimbrough running to the right side, powering his way inside the 40, and he gets brought down at the 39. So it's going to be a 3rd down and about 5 here for the Panthers. But, yeah, I mean, a big thing they were working on that special teams play was that onside kick, and they were doing pretty well. And that kick to begin the second half was really good. I mean, bounced super high up in the air right when it needed to. Went right over the Norfolk Catholic coverage team and was recovered by the Panthers. 3rd down and 5, though, from the 39. Man in motion's Jaron Tweedy. Stostinis, Jaron Tweedy flips it around. Here's the run by Cade Cooper. He fumbles the football, and he has to get on it back at midfield. It was another trick play, but it doesn't work out this time, and it's 4th down and about 16. Well, they definitely had Norfolk Catholic confused right there on that play. Definitely would have picked up the 1st down on the near sideline. It was another trick play. Looked a lot like that trick play leading to a touchdown. Didn't work out that time, though, because Cade Cooper lost the ball, had to drop on it. Now it's 4th and 16, and they're going to go for this. They have no reason not to. Luke Kimbrough's to his right. Stossinis with two receivers each side. Norfolk Catholic looking to send pressure. They send four. Pressure around the edge. Stossinis going over the middle and deep. It's intercepted. Picked off by Hayden Kelly. He's going to bring it across the 35, across the 40. He's brought down at the 41. So they had to go deep. Stossinis had to go deep. And it's intercepted by Hayden Kelly. That is actually the first interception of the game for Norfolk Catholic, and they had an interception earlier, but it was called back, or excuse me, their second interception, that interception that they had earlier was completely almost negated because of a personal foul. This time they don't get a personal foul. They'll have the ball at about the 42 on 1st and 10. So 9:20 to play in the third quarter. Jansen under center. Handing it off up the middle. Here goes Collars. He's able to get out over to the left side and pick up about 1 yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Well, for Kelly this season, Kelly actually ends up getting his that's actually his 6th interception of the season. He came into this game with 5, leading the team. Now has his 6th of the year. Playing really well in that safety position for the Knights. Fillmore Central's defensive line shifts to the left. High snap. It's taken instead, and getting across midfield on the run is Max Hammond. Nice run from him. He's able to pick up about 11 yards and get a first down to the Fillmore Central 46. 8.5 minutes to play in the third. As this game is brought to you by Geneva Home Center, Weaver Repair in Geneva, Cornerstone Bank member FDIC, Weaver Pharmacy in downtown Geneva, Geneva Milling Company, Cumberland Fashions in Geneva, Crete Area Medical Center, Wilburn Fund Medical Clinics, and Smith Auto in Pawnee City. Learn more at smithauto.ne.com. Once again, under center in the eye. Carter Jansen sends a man out in motion to Collars, comes to the near side, hands it off instead, running up the middle. Suckup. So it is Suckup who gets ahead for 4 down to the 42. So 2nd down and 6. It seems like these running plays for Norfolk Catholic tonight, they're averaging nearly 7 yards per carry on these rushing plays. They always get the yardage that they need. Even if it's 3rd and 12, we've seen them convert on it before. Once again, line up in the eye. They have a man out on the near sideline. They're going to hand it off instead, and nowhere to go for Collars. Nice tackle there by Jackson Turner. We've heard his name a couple of times tonight. It's officially a pickup of 1, so it'll be 3rd and 5 from the 41. But Jackson Turner's been big for this team, not only this season, leading in tackles and TFLs, but has also been big tonight. He already has a sack. Gets a TFL right there. And he's been a big part of this defense here for the Panthers. 3rd down and 5 from the 41. Once again, lined up in the jumbo set in the eye. One receiver to the far sideline, and I mean way out there. They flip it out to the left side on the near sideline. Running free is Collars. He's able to get inside the 30 and marked down at the 25, which is a nice pickup there of 11 yards and a first down. Well, this game might actually end up ending really soon, ladies and gentlemen, for you listening at home. It started at 6 p.m. It's currently 7:26 p.m., and we're already midway through the third quarter. With the running clock and the way these teams run the ball, it's really no surprise that this game has went this quickly so far. But 42-7, Norfolk Catholic trying to book their ticket into the championship game in Lincoln in about a week and a half with a statement win. They play the winner of UTAN and Ord, who are also playing. They started at 6 as well. Handoff once again. Here's Collars running to his left. And he goes down. Timmerman is on the carry. So Nathan Timmerman, the sophomore. They've been using a bunch of different guys. Aiden Cord is out there too. It'll be 2nd down and about 8 after a 2-yard pickup down to the 23. Starting to put in those other guys, but those other guys are also picking up good yardage too. It's not even their starters. That's how good and deep this Norfolk Catholic team is. So we see Callan Marshall in the game this time. They hand it off up the middle to Timmerman. Nathan Timmerman able to power his way up the middle and pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 7 from the 22. So a new quarterback in the game. It's no longer Carter Jansen, the senior captain, but it is Callan Marshall, the sophomore, standing at 6 foot 170. This season, Callan Marshall, 11 for 15, passed for 166 yards with a touchdown pass, 16.6 yards per game in the air. Doesn't have many rushing yards either for this team. Usually you see the quarterback being able to run a lot in Class C2 too. 3rd down and 7. They hand it off to the fullback, the big man running up the middle. And did he make it to the first down marker? He's trying to pull guys with him. The big fella getting right up the middle and making it a 4th down and 2. So nice run there. Actually couldn't quite tell. I believe it's Miles Moss. He's a big man, and he just brought himself all the way down inside the 20 to the 17. It's 4th down and 2. They're definitely going to go for this. I don't think there's any doubt about it. I don't think there's any reason why they don't go for it either. They're not really in field goal range too much. They already went for a field goal before and drew Fillmore Central offsides earlier on in the first. Under center is the quarterback, Marshall. He'll hand it off right up the middle, and I think Fillmore Central stopped him short of the line again, and they did. They stop him 1 yard short. Nice tackle on that play by Marky Heinrichs. Also, Jackson Turner getting in there again. He's been all over the place tonight. And you know what? You could be down 35 points, but that play right there is a testament to how well this Fillmore Central team fights no matter what the score is. You're down 35 in the state semifinals. Your season could come to an end tonight, but they stop them on 4th and 2, and now they get the football back. Stossinis under center. Flips it out to Roach, running to the left side of the far sideline. He has some blockers. He's across the 20. Trevor Roach across the 25. Knocked out of bounds at around the 27. That's a nice pickup there. They'll actually mark him out at the 28. So that is a first down, a pickup of 11 yards for Trevor Roach, who hasn't really been able to get anything going on the ground tonight. This game is brought to you by Friend Fertilizer, your Reinke dealer and friend. Glenda and Jonna Austin, your shelter insurance agents in Fairbury. Prairie View Industries, North Highway 15 in Fairbury. Tim Hartley with Hebron Tree Service. Stossinis with a man to his right, 2 receivers each side. In the backfield, Luke Kimbrough gets the carry, runs to the left, gets across the 30. Luke Kimbrough taking men with him as he's across the 40 and across to the 41-yard line, which is a pickup of 13 and a first down. Well, now the running game is getting going for the Panthers. It might just be a little too late, but you cannot sit here and not applaud the effort that they're giving right now. Most teams could just hang their head low, but they're not. They're giving themselves a shot here. Stossinis handing it off again. Kimbrough right up the middle. He's able to pick up about 3 yards out to the 44. And you know that these guys, especially the seniors, they've worked their tails off for the last 4 years to get to this spot. They're not just going to give up because they're down 35 in the semifinals of the playoffs. There's no reason to. They've worked hard, and Kimbrough talked about how they worked hard in the weight room freshman, sophomore year to get where they're at. They looked up to their upperclassmen who they played with when they first started, and they're definitely looking up to him here. Stossinis to pass. No. Flips it inside to Kimbrough. A shovel pass on the inside. He gets across midfield. Kimbrough is down inside the 45 into the 43 of Norfolk Catholic territory, which is a nice pickup of nearly 15 yards and a first down. This game, folks, is brought to you by Thayer County Health Services in Hebron, Booting, Davenport, and Deschler, Western United Mutual Insurance, Home Office in Wilbur, Southeast Valley Irrigation, your Valley Dealer in Bruning, Certified Truck and Trailer Repair in Geneva, and Hilltop Performance and Fitness in Crete. They'll go quickly. Another shovel pass to Kimbrough. This time, though, he's met quickly. He'll pick up 2. Brought down on the play by Danny Collars, the sophomore. Also brought down on that play by Edwin Allercorn as well. Allercorn making a nice play. The sophomore, D lineman, 6'1", 210. When I was a sophomore in high school, I was 5'1". So these guys definitely got the upper hand out here. 2nd down and 8. Stossinis looking right. Jaron Tweedy makes the catch in the flat on the near sideline, gets down to the 40, which is a pickup of nearly 1 yard. It'll be 3rd down and 7 here coming up for the Panthers. As we continue through our sponsors, this game is brought to you by Sapp Brothers of Philly, Crete, Lincoln, and Hanover, Kansas, Heat Sports Shop in downtown Crete, and Plymouth Irrigation and Plymouth Electric. Fillmore Central's playing quickly with 13 seconds to go in the third quarter. 3rd down and 7. Sausonis with 2 receivers each side. He'll run it with a block from Kimbrough ahead. Runs it to the far sideline. Gets the edge. Gets inside the 30. And he's brought down at the 27. There's a flag late. This could be holding on Fillmore Central. It's unofficially a first down carry with 000s on the clock here in the third quarter. We'll see what the call is here from the ref. It's going to be holding on Fillmore Central, so like I said, an unofficial first down will be brought back, and it'll be 3rd down and 12. When we return, 3 quarters in the book, 1 to go for Norfolk Catholic. It just seems almost certain at this point that they'll be playing in Lincoln for their 2nd straight state championship. For Fillmore Central, it's been a great season. They're not giving up, and they want to score again. We'll be back for more offense from the Panthers coming up next on All Red.